Wyoming has stolen our hearts. The wild beauty of this overlanding paradise is simply epic. We shared incredible moments with friends, creating memories we'll cherish forever. Come along with us and experience the magic. Hey friends, thanks for joining us on another adventure, where each new day is the day we make.
Our first stop in Wyoming is the Flaming Gorge.
We are not on the trail for some reason.
While we had visited and camped in this area before, we decided to explore a little more and find a different place to set camp for a few days. It didn't take long before we found just the right spot.
This looks like it juts out into the water on a little peninsula. This spot was on a peninsula with views of the water and the mountains. It also had quite a bit of shrubbery around us, which helped as a windblock. Wyoming, if you haven't been here, has a reputation for not only high winds, but high sustained winds. All right, Maddie, you want to come stir this? We start stirring that. We had a few days to kill before we met up with some friends, so we just chilled at the spot and enjoyed the beautiful views.
The bacon smells good.
Y'all smell that yet?
Smell-o-vision. Yes, smoked bacon, my favorite. And then we're having little mini waffles with that. This is our view from camp. There's a little boat out there fishing.
That's good.
Ooh. We recently upgraded each rig with front rudder, floorboard water tanks. Each tank holds 10.5 gallons. As we waited for breakfast to be ready, we transferred water from our front runner tank to our Lifesaver water containers. Chili mac. Cheesy chili mac. Heck yeah, Hoss. After 3 days at the scenic Flaming Gorge, we made our way north along the Flaming Gorge alternate route towards Rock Springs, ultimately making it to the Bridger National Forest.
Can you imagine how much snow was up here?
Oh, I bet it was a lot more than this. Goodness gracious.
What in the world?
Uh-oh.
You see the alpacas?
No, where?
Just passing.
I'm just kidding. Of course we saw the alpacas.
And if we can't go up and over, this trip is over.
Oh, snap. As we made our way up Gray's River, LaBarge Road, we met a huge snowbank which completely blocked the path. Fortunately, just adjacent to the snowdrift was the small bypass route, which we took. Right after the small bypass, we came to what is known as LaBarge Meadow, or Lander's Cutoff. Lander Cutoff, LaBarge Meadow. Per the historical marker inscription, this was the last good camping spot before the final crossing of the highest mountain passes and the descent to Smith's Fork of the Bear River drainage area.
I'm gonna go to 4
Same bro, same. Ready when you are. However, just past this point, we then encountered a deep snowpack which went as far as we could see. We attempted to push through in 4 low, but quickly realized it would not be that easy.
So it's on the sign it said that when all the immigrants came through here, this is the last good campsite before going over the highest part of the range. Do we want to get into this late in the evening, or do we want to try to camp right around here, or what do you want to do?
We had to decide quickly whether to continue forward, not knowing if we would encounter more snow, or turn back and try to find camp for the night before more rain rolled in. See. Uh-oh. Get back over here. I know, buddy.
Pretty hard pack of snow. And I don't know what's past it.
Roger, you want to turn around then, or?
There's a road here on the left. We might be able to find a camp on that and then figure it out tomorrow. It's just 5 o'clock already, so it's not conducive to what we're getting into here.
All right, let's go find some camp. Ooh, it's trying to get me stuck now. We traveled up this side road for about a mile, but ultimately were unable to find a suitable place to camp for the night. We turned around again and headed back toward Grays River Road. Once we went back over the snowdrift bypass, the man who was camped down the way with the alpacas met us at the top. He told us he had already been there for over 2 weeks and was waiting for the snowpack to melt enough to continue transporting his alpacas to Alpine. He was hoping that we were going to push through the snowpack so he could go through after us. He told us about a bypass route that would take around 3 hours to complete, but would avoid the deep snow of Lander Cutoff as it was at a lower elevation. As the rain started to roll in, we backtracked to a site we had identified earlier a few miles from where we came, to settle in and assess our options for the morning.
He said they got 300% of normal snow up here this year and about 50% of the deer population died off.
Oh, wow.
He did say one good thing is the bears don't like to go around in this kind of weather, and I said nothing does.
Good. Let the bears sleep. Sleepy bears, stay asleep. Just as we pulled into camp, the rain started coming down harder. The rain gave no sign of letting up, and the temperature began dropping quickly, so we had to set up camp in the rain. The weather moved through fairly quickly, and it had improved by morning, so we started making our way toward McDougal Pass. Ultimately, we decided to use the McDougal Gap route, which would put us a little north of the Lander Cutoff, bypassing the deep snow on our way to Alpine. Though we no longer had snow to contend with, the previous night's rain had left lots and lots of mud. It would only get more muddy as we continued to transit McDougal Pass. As we traveled down Forestry Road 10128, we passed by several graves of immigrants who died on the Oregon Trail. It was a sobering reminder of the hardships that those early pioneers faced as they journeyed westward. The rough terrain and harsh conditions claimed many lives along the way, and these graves served as a poignant tribute to their sacrifice. It made us quite grateful for the comforts and conveniences that we enjoy today, and reminded us of the resilience and courage of those who came before us. Muddy. Oh, there's gonna be mud all up in our everything. So we're basically making a big circle around that other way because that pass was still snowed in. So we're just kind of making a big loop around it. Because this road's at a lower elevation, so it's less likely it's going to be covered in snow, and which it's not, it's covered in mud. How's your s'moreo?
Well,
Let me see. Oh, s'moreo.
Here's Josh.
And now, take a look at one of our absolute favorite campsites in the Bighorn National Forest. If you're looking for a great day trip while camping near Hyattville, Wyoming, check out the Medicine Lodge Archaeological Site and State Park, just 6 miles away from Hyattville. Our dispersed campsite was located just above Medicine Lodge Creek, next to a 1,000-foot cliffside. The town of Hyattville was initially named Paint Rock due to the paintings and drawings on the rocks alongside Medicine Lodge Creek. Hundreds of these drawings, including petroglyphs and pictographs, are inside the park on a 700-foot sandstone cliff. The park also contains some incredible natural wonders, such as dinosaur tracks, disappearing streams, teepee rings, and rock arches. After spending an amazing morning watching the fog roll through the cliffside, we decided it was time to pack up camp and head toward Crazy Woman Canyon. There are so many different stories regarding Crazy Woman Canyon that it's hard to know which one are fact and which ones are fiction. It was a perfect staging area for war parties during the Plains Indian Wars, and it was supposedly even used as a hideout and getaway by Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, as well as other outlaws in the late 1800s. There are several other legends and stories about how Crazy Woman Canyon got its name. One legend says it was named for a Native American woman left to live alone who went insane. Another more common story is the violent and tragic tale of a female settler who witnessed the capture and scalping of her husband by members of a local tribe. This was said to have driven her to insanity. After making our way through an entire flock of sheep, we headed toward the Outlaw Cave Campground. The Outlaw Cave Campground was a popular spot for outlaws to lay low, and it's said that Butch Cassidy and the Wild Bunch were known to hide out there from time to time. The rugged landscape and remote location made it a perfect place to evade the law and regroup before hitting the next town. Even though it's been many years since those infamous outlaws roamed that area, the campground still holds a certain allure for those who like to explore the wilder side of life. The campground is a no-fee site and it is first come, first served. It has 12 rustic camping spaces and 1 vault toilet. There is no water or trash collection. From our campsite, we had a perfect view of the middle fork of the Powder River. The next afternoon, we met up with Teddy and JoJo Cook of Life Worth Living Overland. As we sat around the campfire with our new friends, the sky painted a beautiful picture as the sun began to set over the valley below Conical Peak. The warmth of the fire and the company of our companions made for a truly unforgettable experience. The next morning, we broke camp and made our way to the Flaming Gorge area to do some exploring.
There's a tow track going out that way on top. Something. Can't tell if it drops over on this side of the road.
Yeah, it splits right here. I'm trying to, we can go right or left over, but you're
While Joe split off to the left to explore campsite option A, I split off to the right to check out option B.
It looks like there's somebody down this. It looks like there's somebody right there. Oh, it's like a small river. Yeah. Like the river leading into the big lake.
We began working our way down the 2-track road towards the waterfront.
Daddy, if you just want to come down here and check this one out just to see it, there's plenty of room for you to turn around if we don't wind up taking this.
Stop. Let me go check out what it is.
It's very steep.
Wait, let me go check out how steep that is.
You got a great view all the way around, so no matter what you want.
Maddie, my bossy little trail spotter, got out to examine how steep the decline was. Wanting to be sure, I got out also to take a quick look.
It's very steep downhill, and then there's a turn, so I'm not sure 100% about the trailer. There is room, I think. I mean, it'd be tight, but we could all fit down there.
Coming down.
We came upon a little cove along the Green River and worked our way down to the shore to set up camp.
What, did y'all go all the way down here?
I think you're turning left. Is there a way to turn left right there where you're at?
Yep.
I think they want you to go that way. Go to the left, right?
As we set camp and settled in, we enjoyed a great sunset with some hamburgers and libations.
The next day, we broke camp to do some exploring before heading north to Rock Springs to connect with Cottywomple Overland.
Before leaving the Flaming Gorge area, we decided to take the Slippery Gem Loop. We are Trails Off-Road Scouts and mapped out a scout route of Slippery Gem Loop. If you are interested in this trail, you can find it on trailsoffroad.com.
I was just looking at that trail up there. I see trails on the other side of the mountain, or over there on the right side of the mountain. That's weird looking.
Yeah, that's the gripping the steering wheel on that one.
So it's got a little pucker factor.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely got some incline or decline, and it looks like it could be a little unforgiving.
Look at that trailer go.
Hang on, it ain't too bad. This is the first technical stuff we've been on with it. Does pretty good. I'm pretty pleased.
Well, if it goes through the Cottywomple Crucible, it's going to be all set.
To this point, the trail was pretty easy and non-technical, but there were still some things to look out for. There are many deep washouts that line the sides of the trail that are severe enough to jam you up. These washouts are hidden by shrubs, so it's important to pay attention to where your tire placement is in relation to the edges of the trail.
It's easy to become complacent on these easy trails, but it's important to remember that they can have their pitfalls.
I put mine in 4 low just so I have a little more control here.
Slippery Jim starts off pretty unremarkable, but it definitely saves some surprises towards the end, with some tight off-camber turns and steep descents.
We had to make a brief stop on the trail so that Teddy could reconnect the brake control and lighting harness to the Jeep. Before leaving the area, we wanted to explore and show Teddy and JoJo a little more. We feel that Slippery Jim Loop was the perfect trail for that.
With Slippery Jim Loop complete, we began to head north to Rock Spring.
After meeting up with everyone on a trail just outside of Rock Springs and striking out on the first campsite pick, we headed out toward another area Bill had selected. Our overlanding group now consisted of Bill and Deb from Cottywomple Overland, Teddy and JoJo, Life Worth Living Overland. Of course, there's Joe and I with The Day We Make. Jimmy and Kristen, Frenchie Overland, and Matt and Dawn bringing up the rear. We were super excited to reconnect with this crew because it had been quite a while since we had seen them all. The campsite was perfect for our large group, so we all set up camp, started a campfire, and began preparing dinner. It was pizza night, so we broke out our Coleman camp oven and started making pizza. Pizza. After a great first night together, we packed up quickly and broke camp.
Our first stop of the day was the White Mountain Petroglyphs. It features art panels dating back for over 200 years.
Around here too.
Oh, beetle!
Where's the beetle?
Right here.
Everyone enjoyed this spot, especially the kids in Aspen.
It only goes like 80 feet.
All right. See you in Montana.
Bye.
Go turn around here so I can see you. Don't go running down there, please. Stay.
After we left the petroglyphs, we visited the Boar's Tusk area. We then decided to detour up in elevation toward Steamboat Mountain. We made a brief stop at Steamboat Mountain to soak in the view. Along this route, we were lucky enough to find some wild horses to observe.
This alternate route continued to provide epic views of the valley below.
We made another brief stop to soak in the views. As we made our way back down in elevation, the terrain got more sandy. We started to encounter more washes. The guys that were towing trailers had a lot to deal with in the washes, so we tried to help as much as we could.
Yoo-hoo! Woo, Misty! Go, girl.
Where do you go? Look out! Look out! Well, Toyota made it again, surprise.
We made our way towards the Red Desert area. The Red Desert is a high-altitude desert in south-central Wyoming, and it is absolutely beautiful to view. After a bit of searching, we settled down to camp for the night among a herd of cattle near the Sweetwater River.
We're going through Tennessee.
During the night, we heard the eerie sounds of what we determined to be a mountain lion as it made its way through camp.
So I sent everybody a warning from the U.S. Forest Service. I just got it popped up on my phone. So check your messages.
Bill had sent everyone a Forest Service bulletin about a Sasquatch sighting as a joking way of explaining the sounds we heard the night before. One of the things we enjoy during the long stretches of trail between our destinations is the great conversations and chit-chat over the radio.
Oh, that one looks feral.
Who, the mama?
Yeah. She looks like she's got horns coming out of her mouth.
Mm-hmm. She's got white stripes or something.
Yeah.
That cow they were taking back didn't look very good, did it?
Maddie said it looked feral. How's Aspen doing right now?
He is watching very, very intently. It's neat to see the dogs working. Yeah, that's what I was just going to ask you guys, if you can see good enough to see the dogs working. Everybody kind of stay close together here. He doesn't just go ahead and drive through.
Yeah, they'll usually just have us push through. We ran into a couple of sheep herds too, and they just tell you to do that.
Horse eating.
It looks like they're going for it.
Yeah, I let one in and then the rest went.
Yeah, you just keep moving real slow. Don't move out of your way.
Look at the babies.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the horse just eating.
Yep.
It's just like...
You got two trucks coming at you too.
Man, the traffic around here is something else.
Yeah, it is.
The next day brought a new trail to explore. However, there were many downed trees that had not yet been cleared by the Forest Service, so we got to work. We spent several hours clearing trees from this trail. We encountered numerous massive trees blocking the trail. Everyone pitched in to move them, even the kids. It was tough going, but we felt a sense of accomplishment clearing the way for others. Every time we thought we were done clearing trees, however, we came upon more and more. We spent most of the day clearing trees. And it seemed like the further we went down the trail, the bigger and harder the trees were to move.
I wasn't planning on staying there. Alright, just making sure. Yep. We're good too.
I'm over here. She's over here.
This is where leverage the real application.
Yay!
Teamwork, baby.
Makes the dream work.
Someone's back here by themselves. Knocking me over the cliff. Off you go.
Yeah, I don't have that much insurance on him, so let's.
It's not worth it yet.
That's not worth it yet.
Don't let it fool you. Don't have one of those multi-million-dollar policies yet.
No. DOT work, huh?
Huh?
DOT work.
That's right. DOT work.
Aspen, what is it? Oh, he does not like that. Oh, I got it, girl. I'll send it to you. Yeah. That was hilarious. You're so silly. So now you hate the winch and the drone.
I hate anything.
And then the rain came. Shocking, right?
Look at that.
Ooh, that looks gnarly. That's gonna be some fun rain. Well, we're cutting more trees out of the road.
See, I screwed up right before I got out and said, at least they've been easy to move. Yeah. I told you it's going to keep. I know. I'm going to toss it over that one. I thought as soon as I do it, it kicks.
Hey everyone, want to get even more involved with our community and support what we do? Join us on Patreon. You'll get access to exclusive content like behind the scenes footage, early access to videos, members only live streams, and a chance to connect with us directly. Plus, your support helps us to continue to create the content you love.